What's up, guys? So I went to church today for the first time in about 5 weeks. I was pretty upset with myself that I wasn't making time to go, and I knew that I had to go, and I had a feeling that something in this mass was going to be exactly what I needed to hear because oftentimes when I take some time off from attending mass, attending church, I the time when I come back is always a time when I need to hear something, and I oftentimes always hear it. And it just proves to me how real God is. And today, today really proved to me how great God is. So, for the last week or so, I've been feeling confused, lost, stressed out, even a little bit empty at times, kind of feeling like everything that I'm doing isn't paying off. And I've been feeling like I've been chasing after money and chasing after material success and chasing after an illusion of success without really doing exactly what I want to do. When I find true joy, I am working out, I am running, I'm swimming, even stationary biking sometimes, or I am creating, like taking these videos. This is what I love to do. And I love to spend time outside. And what I realized is what takes away my energy is when I'm working, when I'm slaving for a dollar. I'm not slaving for a dollar, but when I'm going to work and I'm tired and there's other things I would rather do. And of course, we need to go to work. Of course, we need to make money. But you can't be chasing it because success and fulfillment does not come from chasing money. It does not come from chasing financial gain. You can't take any of that stuff with you. That stuff is not what lights a fire inside you. It's not what gives you energy. It is not your life source. Your life source is God. Your fulfillment comes from a relationship with God. Your happiness comes from feeling secure, and that security only comes from God. Today at Mass, the priest, Father Emmanuel, he's such a great guy, very, very good priest. He said that more is never enough for a soul that cannot rest. And he said that he who cannot rest in the Lord will never feel secure, will never feel fulfilled, will never have true happiness. He said that for many people, enough is never enough. They always want more money, more vacations, more friends, more possessions, more cars, more clothes. In this life, we all want more. It's human nature. But you don't need more. You just need a relationship with God. You just need to experience His love. You just need to put in the effort to get closer with Him. And this Mass, like I said, like I knew it was going to be, felt as though it was directed right at me. It felt as though everything that Father Emmanuel was saying was exactly what I needed to hear. And when I left Mass, I felt a weight lifted off of my shoulders because I realized that what I am chasing does not matter. And of course, I'm still going to work hard. I'm still going to work as hard as I possibly can to have financial success, to have success on social media because this is what I love to do and I truly want to have success doing it. But it showed me that even if I can't do it, even if I am broke living under a bridge, as long as I have God, I have everything that I need. As long as I have a relationship with God, I have the most important relationship in my life, right? Because without God, I am nothing. And that's something that I've realized a lot over the last year or two. Without God, I am nothing. Every time that I drift from God, every time that I put off prayer, every time that I consume myself in these horrible habits, not that I have many, but every time I'm consuming myself in the bar scene or drinking a lot of alcohol, not staying true to my goals, not staying true to me, to who I am, not working on my relationship with the Lord, forgetting to pray, not talking to him in the car, forgetting to thank him for this beautiful world that I get to enjoy for free. I didn't do anything to get here, right? When I forget to do these things, and when I do these things and then forget to do these things, I feel lost. I feel empty. Stuff starts to go wrong. And the day that I say, okay, I need to change, I need to come back to the Lord, everything starts to change slowly and it gets better and better and better. For example, right? Yesterday, well, as I said in the prior week, I was feeling lost, feeling empty, feeling confused, sad. I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of stress. I didn't feel like myself. And yesterday, I decided to flip the switch. I decided to pray. I was like, I know who I am. I know what I need. I know that God has my back. And I know that God is here for me. So let me pray. Let me grow my relationship with God again. Right? Instantly, I start to feel better. Not as good as I feel today. Not as good as I feel after church. But instantly, I start to feel better. And then, last night at work, after I tell God that I don't care about the money, I don't care about this, I just want to be happy. I just want my anxiety and my stress to go away. I go to work and I'm getting really good tips. I deliver pizzas. If you watch my videos, you probably know that. However, I'm getting a $25 tip, three $15 tips in a row. The lowest tip I had last night was $11. $11 out of like over 12 deliveries. $11, guys. I'll be honest, at the restaurant I work at, we make pretty good money. For delivering pizzas, it's not rare to get a $20 or $30 tip. But $11 as my lowest tip on a Saturday night when we're busy, when we're getting all these orders? Guys, how does that make sense? The only way it makes sense is God. He said, look, you realize you don't need money, but I'm going to give you money, but you just need to keep growing your relationship with me. You grow your relationship with me and I will take care of the rest. God loves you. He just wants you to love him. And when you love him, he will help you in all other areas of your life. Right? Like, it's just crazy. It is truly crazy. I have so much love for this God. The one, the only, the true God. And I just feel it in my heart that I need to talk about it when stuff like this happens. And I know to some people who don't believe in God or who have their suspicions, whatever, what I'm saying might sound insane. And I know, but I hope that this can maybe help just one person and just help them understand that you will not feel fulfilled if you neglect a relationship with the Lord. Because without God, you are nothing. And nothing will ever be enough if you do not have a solid relationship with God. And there are so many ups and downs to creating a relationship with Him, because there are so many times where you remember to pray, you remember to do all the stuff that you know you should be doing. And then sometimes you just fall off the wagon and you forget, and then you forget again, and then the next day you forget, and then you get in your head about it. And like I said, for me, I often notice certain areas in my life aren't going as well as I want them to. And then as soon as I come back to God, everything starts to get better again. It's not that I forget him, it's not that I lose him, but it's that I forget to practice. Not even practice, but I just forget to put the effort into our relationship. God puts so much effort into having a relationship with you. He creates you, he guides you, he protects you. All he wants is you to love him back. That's it. So when you forget to show him that you love him, when you forget to show him that you are grateful, he will take action in your life and he says, okay, look, remember all that stuff that you were grateful for? Tell me that you're grateful for it, and it comes back. Right? And that's how it goes. And I truly do believe that I truly do believe that money and fame and all of these external validations are not what brings you peace. It's not what gives you fulfillment. You live a fulfilled life by being secure with yourself and feeling safe and having a soul that is bright and shows gratitude and enjoys life. And the only way to experience fulfillment is through having a relationship with God.